Neal, congratulations into the hat for the first round tie, and as expected, that was a tough game out there.
Yeah, I thought they were excellent with their energy. Hereford, I thought they had a game plan probably to play against the 3-5-2, and then we changed our shape slightly. But I thought they adapted well. And in the second half, we knew they were going to try and throw everything at us, and they did with pressure. But I think when I look back at it, they had one clear-cut chance in the first half, and the rest was all sort of nearly stuff, crosses in the box that we dealt with, and they didn't actually open us up. We got a lot of good blocks in around the edge of the box, and when I look back at our chances, Runes's, we had one in the first half we should have scored from. We probably had 2 or 3 really good chances in the game, but it was a scrappy cup tie. It was tough. We had to hang on in there. We had to show resilience, and I just said to the boys, I've seen another side to you. I know we can play good football. I know we can dominate teams, but I've seen a side to us there where we've backs against the wall, hung on in there, managed the game, took the goal when it came, and come away, and we're still in the app.
Switched it up at half time with the double change. Was that in mind with perhaps getting a bit more width out there, particularly with Barney?
Yeah, that was the purpose. I mean, Ozzy was only going to play 55, maybe 60 at maximum anyway, so I wanted to use the half time to make that change. I felt like we wasn't getting enough penetration, getting in behind him enough, so I brought Joe on there for that, because he likes to make them runs and he's good at it, and then Barney for a bit more width. But to be fair to them, they had worked obviously against a 3-5-2 in training during the week to how to play it, and then they played it well. They got their fullbacks out quite a bit and caused us a few problems with that, so I tweaked it slightly again, and I felt after that we managed it a bit better.
It felt like a cup tie. The crowd were behind them, and for all their perhaps they thought they maybe dominated slightly, but we didn't really have much trouble at the back.
No, they had pressure. They had it pinned into our half. We couldn't get our game going, and that was their energy, their tempo, their players. And I said to our players before the game, no matter how they've gone in the league, the FA Cup, no matter where a team is in the league, the FA Cup, you'll see a different team, and you always do. And we had to manage that today, and we weren't at our best. I'm not going to say we played great football and we were at our best. It was a performance of a lot of sort of mistakes and lack of quality from us, but I think they forced us into it a lot of the time, and but we had to stay resilient and hang on in there and stay in the game, and when the chances come, take them. And we had probably 3 or 4 of the best chances of the game, but we finally took one at the end.
Second week running, Danny Newton comes off the bench. Scrappy winner, but they always count, don't they?
Yeah, last week again in the box, I did say to him, you carry on doing that, I'm going to keep putting you on the bench. But it was a hard one, because I could have possibly put him on earlier, but we'd used the 2 subs at half time, and then you're worried if somebody pulls up with a niggle, you're down to 10 men for the last half an hour. So I had to try and get the timing right on when I made the 3rd sub, but it's worked out.
The most important thing is getting in that hat, because it would have been a replay on Tuesday, so then you've got the 4 weeks to prepare now for league action.
Yeah, I thought it looked like it was going to be that sort of game that went to a replay. At the time they were trying to pin us in our half. So listen, I'm delighted with the win. I'm delighted with the resilience. That's something we've had 4 clean sheets in 5 now. So there's a lot of good stuff going on down that end since the Dagenham result, and we know we can score goals. But today we weren't at our best. But I say sometimes, a third of your season anyway, you're never going to play brilliant stuff. You've got to have a resilience of a team to be able to not play great and still win games of football, and we've managed that today.
Any preference in the first round?
No, I'm just happy to be there. It makes it exciting when that draw comes around, and all of a sudden, it's the first step towards trying to get to that 3rd round, and that one becomes even more exciting. So let's wait and see. We're in it. I believe if you have a good cup run, your league form can go alongside it. Winning's a habit, and that's what we're trying to achieve here.